maybe the best day. You know, Steve, above the rim play always is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin, a lot of watch ahead because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the small forward. Here's Lowry, and Capella sends it back.
What a block by Clint Capella, flying in with those long arms for the no.
And there's the drive.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Pass to Adebayo. It's stolen by Capella. And stolen by Butler. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Young with the ball. And just about a minute into the first quarter. The feed to Capella. Young against Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Young's shot is off.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Outside Robinson. The kick outside to Butler. Outside Robinson. There's the pass to Tucker. Here's Adebayo. Launches a 3.
High-level defensive potential for Cam Reddish. He's active and versatile, and add in the length, he can cover a lot of distance.
Now, here is Young. Down low. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
To the left wing. Adebayo finds Robinson. Back to Adebayo. And Capella sends it back. Stolen by Robinson. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Butler outside for Robinson. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Shot left block.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
And Young, here we go. Bogdanovich passes to Reddish. Young outside, but 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Look at the range Trey has. He can make those deep shots look so easy.
2 minutes.
Young against Lowry. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And it's Lowry with the ball. Brings it up for the Heat. They trail by 6. And it's Robinson again missing.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Looking back at the 2017 NBA Draft, Steve, the selections in the middle portion of the first round, just incredible value there.
It is. Donovan Mitchell going 13th. Bam Adebayo selected 14th. A pair of all-stars. And then John Collins going 19th overall to Atlanta. An absolute steal.
Lowry drives in, and Capella sends it back. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And it's the Hawks' ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. Young inside. Now recovering. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line. The Hawks shooting their first free throw of the night.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Now here is Lowry. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Robinson dishes to Tucker. Back to Robinson. And Tucker kicks to Robinson. Shot clock at 5. A nice shot by Tucker.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
The Hawks leading by 9. Young outside. 17 seconds left here in the first quarter. Passes it to Reddish. And he drives in, and Reddish with the slam.
Assisted.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Hawks.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Atlanta?
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
On the court for Atlanta, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Reddish in at the 3. The Hawks leading by 11. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Collins setting the pick for Young. Capella with a screen on Lowry. Young passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Love Capella's IQ on the pick and roll, hitting his mark and then getting himself open.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Robinson for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Pass to Reddish. Young against Lowry. Young passes to Collins. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
The assist.
And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Atlanta Hawks are back. Last season, they won the Southeast Division for the first time in 6 seasons. With quality players at every position, things are starting to gel. Trae Young said, "This feels good. We just have a lot of belief in each other." Guys, they are poised to be good for a long time.
Well, they've clearly made the turn, David. Thanks.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. Guy is a hard worker.
Now, here's Reddish. Back to Capella. And Butler sends it back.
Beautiful anticipation by Jimmy Butler. He sees the shot, and he's right there to block it.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
And that's his 3rd foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Outside for Robinson. From outside, off the mark. And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off, comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
Here's Adebayo following the bucket by the Hawks. And Adebayo throws it down.
Explosive move by Bam Adebayo. For a big, he does a great job of generating points off drives.
Now, here is Young. He has 6. Here's Capella. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young. And that's 12 points for Clint Capella.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Lowry passes to Tucker. And there's the call on John Collins. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Atlanta foul.
For Miami, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. The first one falls.
Bam Adebayo has been fairly solid from the line throughout his career.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
Now here's Wright. And Adebayo sends it back.
Huge block by Adebayo. Plays the game with aggression and shows no mercy.
And it's Hunter with the jam. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play is under review.
Sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Good save it. And that one is hammered home.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. The Heat trail by 10. Morris passes to Oladipo. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Nimble play there from Oladipo in the paint, navigating around the defense and getting that one to go.
Here's Wright, and finished off by Wright.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Pass to Hero. Back to Oladipo. Driving the lane. And it's good. 2 points. Oladipo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Oladipo with the block. And they pick up 2. And so it's Atlanta with a 10-point.
Miami Heat.
All right, Dave, thank you. And
The Hawks, 31.
we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Clint Capella has been sensational.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
And I can't wait to see what he has in store during this second half. Some of those jams were downright absurd.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Hero. He's out there with Oladipo. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Morris, and they'll keep possession. Hero, no good. The Hawks leading by 10. Here's Wright, and Wright throws it down.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
Here's Morris. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Can't connect from short range.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. There's one place you can be sure to find Kevin Huerter just about every day, and that's the film room. He studies the game in detail, trying to improve his own game and get insights into his opponents.
Yeah, there's just as much work you can do on the court as it is off the court. Kevin Huerter knows that, and he's embraced the film work and analysis that it takes to become a great player.
First team foul.
Now Hunter. Here's Jang. The kick out to Williams. Hunter, no one around him. And the three off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Hero with it. He's against Williams. 5 on the clock. Good save it. Miami needs to get a shot off. Jang knocks it loose. Wright looking around. Outside Williams. Right inside. He's against Morris. And finished off by Jang.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Now, here's Dedmon. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Oladipo for 3. Good on the triple.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Dwayne Dedmon. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Huerter. Outside Williams. Lock at 6. Shakes him. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Oladipo goes in. Dedmon kicks to Hero. And the wide open shot from Morris. The three-pointer no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Hunter, the pass to Huerter. Here he goes. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
That's his first.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
It's very interesting. Kevin Huerter projects to be a shooter, but he's so inconsistent from the free throw line.
There's Hero with the 3, and they get it back. Good saving. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
A minute 20 left in the third quarter. Here's Hero. Kicks to Dedmon. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Oladipo. Tries yet again. Dedmon's shot is off. The Hawks leading by 13. Hunter on the wing. No good from outside. Miami's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Oladipo misses. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Outside Williams. Into the lane. Count the basket. Williams has got his second basket.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Now the pass to Hero. Will it go? Rebound by Williams. Atlanta's gotten blanked from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Jang finds Hunter. Back to Jang in the corner. Herter with it. Crosses over, and it's Hunter with the jam.
With his length and strength, Hunter's a force around the bucket.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court right now for the Hawks, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Reddish in at the 3.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Now, here is Young. Takes a 3. No good there.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Now, here's Tucker. Collins with the block.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
Butler goes in, and that one drops for him.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve. And really, hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
Now, here's Capella. Corner shot. Young's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Atlanta leading by 14. And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Reddish with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Reddish's shot is good. And the Hawks lead by 19. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Young against Lowry. And here's Collins from outside. The shot misses, and it's Miami the other way. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. That one good for 2. Lowry's got his first 2 points of the night.
Look how quick Lowry is on the drive, zipping past the defense before they can react.
Young way outside. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. And that one's good by Butler. Butler's got 5 points in the quarter.
The physical abilities of Jimmy Butler, wow. Using his power and speed to make plays inside.
Now, here is Young. At the top of the key, Capella. Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there. Nice Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Assisted.
Bogdanovich has got his first basket.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
It's stolen by Reddish. Young with the ball. Butler covering. Bogdanovich goes in. And that one drops.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Hawks.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Clint Capella.
When it comes to protecting the rim, there are numerous ways to do that. The most excited of those, just send shots back. And that's what he did tonight in volume.
And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker.
Team foul.
That's his first foul. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Young way outside. Rebound by Butler.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Takes the three. Robinson pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey August, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Williams is out there with Horford, and it's Smart in at the point. Now here's Smart. There's the drive. Feeds it to Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Lowry against Smart. Robinson left side. And Tucker kicks to Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. From downtown. Rebound Boston. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Coach Ime Udoka. He was admiring Jimmy Butler's competitiveness over a full game. Coach said he doesn't take any plays off. If he pulled us out tonight, we're going to have to match his intensity and will to win. And that's a tall order against the kid from Tomball, Texas. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now here's Smart. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
And what impressed me about Smart last year, and we're seeing it this year as well, is patience and precision as a playmaker.
Lowry, good.
Well, terrific read from Jimmy Butler. He is unwilling to get sped up. He knows when to place the pass and where.
Smart passes to Williams. Outside, Horford. Back to Williams. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. And the assist totals show how far Smart has come.
Averaging around 3 times a year at the start of his career. He's now doubling that effort when given the minutes. Good sign for him and this team.
Miami with the ball after the basket by Boston. It's stolen by Brown. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Brown's got the ball, and a dunk by Horford.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now here is Lowry. Trying to get open is Adebayo. And Lowry gets it to go. Lowry's got his second bucket.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Robinson against Smart. Pass to Brown. And the layup's good off the glass.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
The Heat trail by 4. Lowry dishes to Robinson. Out to the right wing. Drains it from beyond the arc.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Smart against Robinson. Smart passes to Brown. All alone. That shot missing. And the Heat going the other way now. And Butler, here we go. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. Butler feeling out of it. Tucker dishes to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Well, how about that? Jimmy Butler says, all right, defense, you're slow to react. I'm going to rise and fire from above your head.
Passes to Horford. Williams against Adebayo. Left side, Horford. Here's Williams. Rebound by the Heat. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And here's Tucker. Adebayo down low. Working on Horford. That one falls.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebound, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Now here's Smart. No points in the game yet for him. Brown wide open. He fires. Here's Williams to halt the run. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Hits it from three-point range.
Jaylen Brown with the immediate answer from three-point territory. Yes, sir.
Butler. No good on the last second attempt there. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
On the floor for Boston. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. Horford is out there with Williams, and it's Tatum in at the small forward position. Here's Williams. Outside, Horford. Stolen by Tucker. Robinson with it. And it's Horford picking him up. Lowry has the open look. Adebayo kicks to Lowry. And it's sent back by Horford.
Well, this is how Al Horford gets it done as a rim protector. His anticipation and his positioning are exceptional.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of this game. Right, you know a thing or two about being a floor general. It's no longer just a traditional guard role.
Not at all. Now there are point forwards, even point centers, and an offense doesn't have to run through the backcourt anymore. You look at guys like LeBron and Jokic, it's a different game.
Now here's Williams. 6 points for him. Brown inside the line. Nice jump shot. Good. And that's now 7 points for Jaylen Brown.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Boston. They trail by 1. Pass to Brown. With the drive, and Brown throws it down.
Oh, my goodness, Brown finishes off the drive, not simply laying it in, but a message of authority on the dunk.
Well, Dorsey's already a great scorer, and now Tatum has become an incredibly efficient scorer.
Well, listen, the great ones are not only about putting up numbers, it's how efficiently you do it. From three, from the free throw line, this guy is so much more consistent. And yes, he's got the mid-range game that he can go to in tough spots. This guy plays big at the rim. He's everything you want offensively.
And here's Lowry after Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Lowry drives in, and Robinson wide open. He shoots. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Robinson's got 8.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And stolen by Horford. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. Finished off the break. And that's now 11 points for Jaylen Brown. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
The Heat trail by 3. Here's Tucker. Here's Butler. Second shot opportunity. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Brown. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Robinson with it. And it's Horford picking him up. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
Listen, we know this isn't the most prolific scorer, but Tucker can burn you if you give him too much room to operate.
Brown finds Williams. Back to Brown. Outside, Smart. 4 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. And Miami going with a whole new group out there. He'd have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Smart against Oladipo. The pass to Strus. Hero with it. He feeds it to Dedmon. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Pass to Brown, and Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
I'll tell you, if he can come off screens and drain jump shots, turn the lights out, you won't be able to guard Jaylen Brown.
Cantor checked in for Williams. Oladipo outside, going inside. Good work defensively by Smart.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Hero. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal foul.
And those are the buckets Hero needs to round out his game. The more points he gets off drives, the more open that jumper will get.
Boston making a switch here. Williams, he's checked in for Horford. Neesmith comes in for Tatum. Josh Richardson's checked in for Brown. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Marcus Smart. Now here's Schroeder. Passes it to Neesmith. Cantor with a screen on Butler. Back to Cantor. Butler with the steal. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Heat. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great...
The Celtics, 26.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. It's been a clinic out there by Jaylen Brown.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Out in the wings for them, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Never one to shy away from contact, willing to mix it up on the glass. Go to work, Jimmy Butler.
Here's Cantor. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Richardson the pass to Williams. Lets it go with the 3. Richardson no luck.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
On defense, the Celtics. 4-point game. There's Hero with the 3. It's rebounded by Neesmith. To the middle. It's stolen by Oladipo. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Strus. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Boston's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Ray, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
Yeah, he's trying to reach another level every year. Wants to keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
Now here's Schroeder. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Kicks it to Cantor. Pulls up from the corner. Just 3 to shoot. Williams, that's a 2-pointer. And it comes off the front of the rim. Miami leading by 4. Morris outside. Sweet move. And Morris throws it down.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
Who wants a t-shirt?
Celtics trail by 6.
Miami Heat dancers.
Schroeder dishes to Cantor.
Give them a hand, fans. Your Miami Heat dancers.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now, here's Cantor. It's stolen.
And he was camped in just the right spot to swipe that pass away down low.
Great open look there. Heroes got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat.
How about the vision of Markieff Morris? It's the open man, has a good feel for the game. Boy, this guy can do a lot of things.
Schroeder finds Cantor. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Cantor's got his first points of the night.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Pass to Hero. It's stolen by Schroeder. Richardson gets a wide open look. Offensive rebound. And Cantor able to finish.
Elite offensive rebounder from the moment he stepped between the lines. Enes Kanter, that is a strength of his game.
The pass to Strus. Wants to get it to Morris and does. Crafty move. And the layup falls. And the Heat lead by 7.
Just a really good finisher inside. Morris showing aggressiveness at the point of attack.
Richardson outside. And the foul called on Markieff Morris. That's his first foul. So Boston ends up going with the new group.
Second team foul. Checking in for the Celtics.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Brown. 6 to shoot. A three-pointer off the mark. And Morris has got the ball here for Miami. And so Miami again turning it over.
And that's just a risky play to make a heave like that. Not worth it.
Smart against Robinson. Left side, Brown. Tatum drives in. Williams. Back to Tatum. Williams inside. He's guarded by Adebayo. And Adebayo sends it back. Butler finds Adebayo. The kick out to Brown. He takes it in and finished off by Brown.
Well, this is where having a tighter handle helps Jaylen Brown in pick and roll play. Just gets to his spot and scores it.
Butler on the wing. Outside Robinson. And it's off from three-point range. Celtics trail by 5.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
And one thing Williams has, a lot of natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time, he's going to win that battle.
Outside Lowry. Robinson on the wing. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Heat.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Assist goes to Marcus Smart.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. On the court right now for the Celtics. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Williams is out there with Horford, and it's Smart in at the point guard position.
I tell you, this guy just loves having the ball in his hands. And why not when Lowry can make moves like that?
Pass to Brown. Celtics passing it around. Lowry with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. Butler. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Smart misses. The Heat with the lead. And Butler, here we go. And slam dunk by Butler.
This guy has got the whole arsenal as a wing. Jimmy Butler can slash to the hoop. He can make jump shots so hard to guard.
Smart kicks to Brown. Shot clock at 5. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
But Jaylen Brown getting better and better in pick-and-roll situations. There's a real willingness to give up the basketball.
Outside, Robinson. Butler passes to Tucker. Over to the left wing. Adebayo tries in. And Adebayo throws it down.
And great ball handling and control on the move. A couple things that elevate Adebayo as a big man.
Pass to Brown. The tray. Tries to the hoop. And the pass to Horford. Tatum on the wing. Williams against Adebayo. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Smart against Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his third foul of the game.
His third personal foul. First team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul. Enes Kanter's checked in for Williams.
Second team foul. Celtic substitution.
Lowry with the ball.
Kanter.
6 on the shot clock. Robinson for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his third assist on the night. Smart against Robinson. Smart kicks to Brown. Smart passes to Kanter. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
Deep 2 from Robinson. And no good. And it's Boston the other way. Here's Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense. No time to react.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Lowry kicks it to Tucker. Butler up top. It's a hand on it. Adebayo on the follow. Adebayo's got 4 points this quarter.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
And here's Tatum for 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 8th rebound here tonight. A nice shot by Tucker.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Brown following the 3 by Miami. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Adebayo. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Lowry with the ball. Picked up by Brown.
Wow, twice on the pipe. Jaylen Brown with a message for the offense. Nice.
Here's Butler. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Now here's Smart. He kicks it to Brown. Here's Kanter. Tatum on the wing. And stolen by Butler. Now Lowry. And so it's Miami winning this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it.
had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
Now here's Ball. Pass to Williams. Here's Levine. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
That's the sauce right there. I mean, every night, Levine approaches the rim like it's a dunk contest.
Tucker with the ball. And here's Adebayo. And here's Lowry from the arc. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
Lowry against Ball. Pass to DeRozan. Levine with it. DeRozan finds Levine.
Have to love how persistent Levine is inside and during the contact and find. A shot. And of course the veteran DeMar DeRozan getting a new contract this past year. I mean, he joined the Bulls on a 3-year deal, and I think he should do a great job as a veteran presence for an upcoming Bulls roster.
6 to shoot. Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. The 3 is up. The offensive rebound. Outside Robinson. From deep. Lowry, no good. Lowry's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Levine against Robinson. And stolen by Adebayo. To the right side. Inside. Here's Tucker. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Robinson passes to Adebayo. Outside for Butler. Pass to Lowry. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3. Lowry's got 6.
Smart play by Jimmy. Butler spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Ball outside. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
And this is where Lonzo Ball gets you excited. As a teammate, he's going to get you the ball.
Lowry outside. Pass to Robinson from deep. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Ball. Now Williams. Checked by Tucker, and it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Here's Ball. Williams passes to Levine. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass.
Lowry outside. Going inside, back to Butler. And that'll be Miami's ball as it goes out of bounds. Heat able to keep the possession. 1:22 left in the first. Back to Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. Left side Butler. Over DeRozan. Butler can't get it to go.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range.
He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Now here's DeRozan. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Outside for Levine. From the high post. That one off the back iron and out. Miami's gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Yeah, you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
Chicago timeout call. All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise.
41 seconds left in the first quarter here.
T-shirt time.
Ball against Robinson.
Your Miami Heat dancer.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Butler with a steal.
Give him a hand, man. Your Miami Heat.
Launches a three. And rebounded by Zach LaVine.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And Lonzo can score. He drives like that with intent.
The Heat have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Outside Butler. He takes it in. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen, shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
And so it's the Miami Heat closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
On the court for the Bulls. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 spot. Chicago trailing here. Williams passes to Ball. Pass to DeRozan. Now here's Vucevic. Clock is at 3. Off target from 3-point range. And here's Butler outside. And rebounded by Zach LaVine.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances. And Zach LaVine just continues to refine his game. His shot selection has really improved. He's much more choosy on when he shoots.
Now here's LaVine. He's got 6. Here he goes. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
Athletic play from LaVine down in the paint, using his physical gifts to navigate to a shot.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Adebayo, a screen on DeRozan. Butler passes to Adebayo. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Right now, Jimmy is playing with no let-up, attacking and relentless.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Lowry against LaVine. There's the triple. And it's Miami with a rebound. You know, while LaVine is picking up his spots a bit more, he is still the guy for this team late in games.
He really is. I mean, he can create a shot for himself any trip down the floor. He's been the de facto leader for a while for this Bulls club, and nobody else has as much experience on late game shots. Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that high a difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Now here's Tucker. For 3. Robinson finds Lowry to the left wing. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Lowry. Adebayo's gotten his second bucket.
Bam trying to expand his game a little bit as he's able to knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Here's Ball. It's hauled in by Robinson.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
That's tipped. Robinson on the wing. Pass to Lowry. Outside Tucker. And And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And now a 9-point Heat lead.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
Ball with it. And it's Robinson picking him up. Outside for Levine. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Levine's got 13. Well, we've seen the rise in advanced metrics in the NBA, Brent. New numbers like effective field goal percentage. What do you think of them?
Well, I like them because, BA, they give you a better evaluation of the player and maybe the shot selection and how it is you can find more efficiency in the way that some guys approach what they do offensively.
Vucevic with a steal. Levine passes to Williams. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Lowry against Levine. Shot clock at 6. DeRozan finds Levine. From deep three-point range.
Well, Jimmy Butler has a defensive reputation, and right now we're getting a chance to see that.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Here's Ball. After the basket by Miami. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And don't be surprised when it is that Lonzo Ball rises up like that. He can get it done.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Lowry against Ball. Outside Butler. Fires for 3. And he gets it to go. 4 for 6 so far.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Ball outside. Pass to Levine from the arc. No luck on that one. So we conclude the first half. Heat out in front, up 9. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
Markieff Morris out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Victor Oladipo. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Strus in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Here's Caruso. Pass to Green. The bank shot, no good.
He looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down.
Back to Dedmon. Hero outside. From deep. Morris passes to Hero. Here's Strus. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by Green. Right side Brown. That one is off. And Miami the other way now. Morris passes to Hero. Pass to Strus. Stolen. Green with the ball. Hero picks him up. Stripped away. Now Oladipo. It's stolen by Green. White drives in. And he banks in the layup.
Assist goes to Tony Bradley.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Oladipo, the pass to Morris. Here's Strus. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Again, the Heat misses.
The Orlando bubble was so good to Tyler Hero. He's still trying to find a little bit of that confidence that he gained there.
Caruso with the bucket.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Oladipo against White. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. And he drives in. Here's Dedmon. Back to Hero. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. Oh, got a piece of it. White with it. Now Oladipo defending. Out left to the wing. Down low. To the middle. Here's Green. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Now just a 3-point Heat lead. And Brent, since that moment, Hero has cemented himself as part of the core of this team.
Yeah, I don't think Tyler wants to get too far ahead of himself, BA. I mean, really enjoyed that success, but the consistency is something that he's after.
And it's Caruso on the take. That one goes in. Caruso's got his second bucket on the night.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to Strus. 1:50 left to play in the third quarter here. And Troy Brown is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Hero. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Dedmon.
They've gotten pretty sloppy with the ball here in the second half.
Green, the pass to Brown. For the lead. Pass to Bradley. On the wing, Green. Outside, Brown. Not enough on that one as it misses. Miami has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. It's Oladipo with a drive. Kicks it to Hero. And stolen by Caruso. And up the court come the Bulls on the break. And it's hammered home by Green.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here. Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
They get the rebound. Bradley. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
At the line for the Bulls, Tony Bradley.
It's both from the stripe. 43 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot to end the cold streak. And Oladipo lays it in.
Oladipo so strong and scoring, even with the D, kind of knocking him around a bit on that play.
Now White. Pass to Caruso. Here's the 3. And again, Chicago, no good. Miami trailing. Hero on the wing. And here's Morris. Back to Hero. Morris outside. Over Green. Morris can't hit. Takes the 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. 3 quarters of play and a close one.
Fans, welcome.
All right, let's take a look at our assist to the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, or you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And for Chicago, let's take a look. Ball and Levine make up the backcourt. Patrick Williams out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. Pass to Levine. Drives to the hoop. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 3. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Their activity at the defensive end has been impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
Significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
Lowry outside.
Well, he can guard multiple positions, and Lonzo Ball's versatility helping out on that possession.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Ball against Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Now here's Tucker to tie it up. And it's cleared by Vucevic. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And the Bulls shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. And here's ball. Levine with it. Picked by Vucevic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
That's his second.
It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Levine's gotten better and better at drawing contact and getting to the line. He had to work at it as a young player, but that work has paid off.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Out to Lowry. 4-3. Butler passes to Lowry. Clock at 6. Back to Butler. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Williams. Soft touch off the glass. Williams has got his first points of the game.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. He takes it in. Uses the glass on the layup.
An experienced player who embraces being a leader. Lowry is the guy you want taking these big shots.
Now here's ball. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. DeRozan outside. Denied by Adebayo.
And Bam with the emphatic block.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Now here's Lowry. Right side, Robinson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
1:57 left to play in the 4th quarter. And here's Lowry from the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Ball with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Adebayo against Vucevic. Back to Ball. 5 to shoot. Pass to Vucevic. It's hauled in by the Heat. Outside Butler. With the 10-footer. Baseline drive. Tucker with the ball. Working on Williams. They get it back. Robinson on the wing. The 3. Yes! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Now that's one to remember. What an impact on the game.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Ball against Robinson. Levine attacking. Kicks it to DeRozan. Let's go with a 3. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
4 seconds separating the shot and game. Oh, my goodness!
I did not know he could get up like that.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Outside Robinson from outside the arc, and it's good. And now they trail by just 4. Levine with it. Here's Williams. Misses. So a close game sees Chicago taking this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road. It really was.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. DA, take it away. You already do. You and he are winning players. David, thank you. And it's the Hawks to start out. So here's Miami's starting group. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1. Collins kicks to Young. Collins setting the pick for Young. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Adebayo. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. Hands for Atlanta Hawks dancing. Give my hand fans for ATL Hawks.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Young taking his time here. Good work defensively by Lowry.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Butler finds Tucker. Here's Adebayo. Three-pointer. Butler can't hit that one. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you know, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Miami, Duncan Robinson.
He hits the second from the line. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Young outside. Here's the pass to Reddish. Just 4 to shoot. Kicks it out to Collins. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The shot by Butler, nobody around. Off target from outside. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Collins finds Young. Back to Collins. Capella, the pass to Young. Kicks it out to Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Wanting to keep improving as a distributor, Young knows it's his role to move the rock.
Outside Lowry. Robinson for 3. And again, it's the Heat missing. Atlanta leading by 4. Back to Collins. Driving the lane and finished off by Collins.
John Collins, a powerful dunker, especially when he gains momentum heading toward the rim.
Now, here's Tucker. He's guarded by Collins. Here's Butler. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Young inside. Now recovering. Capella with the bucket.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Young against Lowry. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
And so Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Reddish. Driving to the basket. And Reddish with the slam.
It's tough to stop Cam on the drive. He's so fluid and coordinated.
Here's Lowry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Robinson finds Lowry. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Adebayo. Butler passes to Lowry. Miami needs to get a shot off. Releases. Rebounded by Capella.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
We saw a lot of this from Cam in college. He seems most comfortable creating off the bounce.
Here's Adebayo. Shoots over Capella. Adebayo with the bucket.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Young with the ball. The three from Bogdanovich. The shot, no good. It's tipped. Butler on the wing. Fires the three. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Butler's got 5 now.
I love what Jimmy Butler brings to your offense. The ability to score without dominating the ball.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Hawks ahead, leading by 3.
All right, look who's coming over the board. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Hawks.
Their passing has been excellent here early. A lot of their baskets coming off an assist. That should set a great tone for the rest of the game.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
On the court for the Heat, backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the center, filling out the middle. Now Tucker still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Puts up a 3. Claims the three-pointer. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Over in the corner, Reddish. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. 9 points in the game so far.
Shot selection still needs a little work, but Cam Reddish has excellent range on the jumper.
Lowry against Young. Lowry kicks to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Pass to Tucker. There's the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc. And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate. He leads by example and always vocal.
Tips it, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got his second bucket of the night.
You gotta love how Capella keeps possessions alive. Really nice effort right there.
It's stolen by Reddish. Moving it up. Plays it in off the breakaway. And now a 6-point Hawks lead.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero. The best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy.
Lowry with the ball. Young's there. They grab their own miss. And the rejection by Collins.
Excellent feel and timing. Collins does a good job of protecting the rim.
And here we go again. Atlanta on the break. Reddish kicks to Bogdanovich. Young outside. The dish to Reddish. from outside the arc. Traps in the tray. Reddish has got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Outside Robinson. They can't stop the run with that one.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play. Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
Lowry against Young. In the corner, Collins with it. There's 1:17 left now here in the second. 6 to shoot. Bogdanovich with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Robinson with the block. Butler in the corner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Butler's got 8 points.
Capable of connecting from deep. The defense must honor Butler's ability to burn them with this jumper.
Young up top. Now recovering. Young passes to Capella. And he drives in. And Adebayo sends it back.
The reach of Bam Adebayo is off the charts. Using it well with that block.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Here's Hunter. Lays it up and banks it in.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Right against Oladipo. There's Hero with the 3, and they recover it. The Hawks leading by 7. Williams, beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, you take it.
Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away. Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Atlanta shooting their first free throw tonight.
And last season, when they got themselves to the line, they usually came through as a team up around 81%.
Just 4 seconds left to play here in the half. And that concludes the first half. Bucks lead by 10. It's time now to go courtside as we send you. Thanks, David, and we'll be back. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. It's been one outstanding game from Cam Reddish.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Hawks, we've got Williams. Hunter is out there with Corky Gang. Then it's DeJuan Wright. And it's Herter in at the small forward position.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here's Oladipo. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Passes it to Dedmon. Back to Oladipo. The pass to Hero. Clock at 6. And there's the drive. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
This is what separates Tyler Hero from other shooters. He can get up and dunk it.
Right, and the turnover again by Atlanta.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
The Heat trail by 10. Oladipo taking his time here. Pass to Strus. Back to Oladipo. And it's Oladipo with the jam.
Even after some serious injuries, Oladipo still has some takeoff.
Right against Oladipo. And right, here we go. He feeds it to Hunter. Nobody near Williams. No good on the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And stolen by Jang. It's deflected. Inside, here's Oladipo. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
Now here's Wright. Outside Williams. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Jang finds Wright. Here he goes. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Up top, Hero. He's guarded by Williams. Morris. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
To the paint. Here's Hunter. Morris with the block. Now, Hero. D right on him. Pass to Strus. Going inside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now, just a three-point Atlanta lead.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Wright, here we go. And Wright throws it down hard.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Hero, no good.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Herter passes to Williams. No good with the triple. The Heat trail by 5. Deflects the pass and is out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
Very nearly stolen. There's no need to force that pass.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. 1:02 left in the third. They get a hand on it, and there's the call on Lou Williams. That is his first foul of the game.
Team second.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
.58 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Lowry. 5 to shoot. Butler on the way. Offline with his 3. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Reddish's shot is good.
Standout game for Cam. This is the tenacious scorer his team wants him to be.
Lowry kicks to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Adebayo passes to Butler. Fires for three. Sinks the triple. Butler's got 11 points.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Young pass to Capella. Young inside. Lowry covering. And here's Reddish. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And so it's Atlanta heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the floor for Miami, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Bogdanovich wide open. And Atlanta again with the bucket.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
It's such an advantage when you can get out and run and get a good look before the defense can set up.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Capella inside. Adebayo on him. They get it back. Over in the corner, Reddish. Outside Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
The Heat trail by 14. 3-pointer, Lowry, and Adebayo throws it down.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
It's Young on the wing, guarded by Tucker. And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker.
2 seconds.
That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Young dishes to Reddish. Just 5 on the clock. Capella the pass to Collins. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Known for his play in and around the post. Collins can also get it done shooting jumpers off the catch.
Passes it to Tucker for the 3. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Lowry has the open look. Hits the jumper in space. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Young against Lowry. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Bogdanovich has got 8 here in the quarter.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Young outside. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter. Here's the 3. And here's Collins from outside. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. This one for 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 15.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Hawks.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Cam Reddish.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, he was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
For Atlanta, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Young outside. 54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. It's an 18-point game. Adebayo passes to Butler. Adebayo kicks it to Tucker. Outside Robinson. The three. Good on the three-point shot.
If you relax on him out there, he's going to make you pay every time.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth. Young against Lowry. The pass to Bogdanovich. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Young against Lowry. Here's Young. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. It's Williams, high post. Over to the wing. Outside Tatum. This one for three. Brown against Robinson. Brown passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, what incredible precision. Brown cutting the D to pieces on his pass.
Everyone knew Williams would take a little time to mature. But see, Webb, now he has, and he's making an impact.
He was kind of a boom or bust prospect for that reason. He has all the physical abilities in the world. Good instincts for the game. It's great to see him holding himself accountable at a high level.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Schroeder passes to Williams. Back to Schroeder. Six on the shot clock. It's Brown on the wing. Adebayo grabs the board.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Pass to Lowry. Outside Robinson. Out to the right wing. Adebayo, a screen on Schroeder. And here's Adebayo, covered by Schroeder. Adebayo, that's good.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts on the court, but Tucker doesn't need to think too much on that assist. He was wide open.
Now Horford, back to Schroeder. The kick to Tatum. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist from Tatum. Williams has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Oh, impressive ball handling from Tatum. I mean, attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Outside Robinson. Driving in. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Robinson against Schroeder. Outside, Brown. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 6.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Robinson with it, defended by Brown. And it's Robinson penetrating. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Robert Williams picks up one.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And both free throws good for Robinson. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 to get things going.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
Schroeder against Robinson. Pass to Brown. Stolen by Lowry. Outside Tucker. Out to Lowry. Three-pointer. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Back to Adebayo. Here's Lowry. Beyond the arc. Shot clock at 6. Robinson finds Lowry. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Embracing his role as a leader for this squad. Lowry recognizes the importance of this in terms of developing his teammates.
Both free throws good from Lowry.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Schroeder passes to Williams. Up top Schroeder. Robinson defending. Horford goes in. And Horford powers it home.
Once Horford sees the lane to the hoop open up, he really just bullies his way inside, using every inch of his frame to punish the D.
Now, it took some time, but Schroeder found a home with the Celtics. Now, he didn't get the big payday he was hoping for, but a short deal still allows him to prove what he can do. A great deal to bring a talent like Schroeder to this Boston team. I actually like this fit. I think it's going to work well for both.
On target from range.
Determining ground ceiling. I mean, how good of an outside shooter can he become? I mean, to me, that's the only question. But he may have already exceeded expectations.
Now here's Robinson. Outside for Butler. There's the drive. Williams grabs the board.
Give it up for the D. No fear. You risk getting posterized. You know what, though? You still take him on.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Lowry outside. Shot to stop the run. Gets the 3 ball to go. Lowry's got 7.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Let's talk about it. Great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Schroeder finds Brown. Back to Schroeder. He got it up. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. It's the Celtics.
Fans, your Celtics answer. All right.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage hits.
Also, their passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Setting the floor for the Heat. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. Robinson with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Heat. And Lowry with the bucket on the assist from Robinson. 9 points in the game.
Look how Lowry works his way inside. He's so sly, even up against that defense.
Pass to Williams. Outside Tatum. Robinson against Schroeder, and he drives in. Second shot opportunity. Williams. The shot, no good. Good D by Adebayo. To the inside, and it's Williams off the drive. And Williams punches it home.
That's what you want your guards to do. Schroeder working it to an open teammate.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Right wing, Brown with the steal. Inside, and Williams punches it home.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Oh, exactly right. Momentum shifting plays like that can change the tone of a game.
For 3, Robinson. Tucker with the ball. Working on Williams. Shoots. Back to Tucker. Jacks up a 3. Drops in the 3. And we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
Lowry finds Adebayo, and Adebayo slams it in.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Now here's Williams. He's got 10. Back to Horford. 5 on the clock. Outside Tatum. Adebayo with the rejection.
Oh, gotta be cautious when Adebayo is in the area. Showing once again that he's a legitimate shot-blocking threat.
Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And here's Schroeder outside. Over to the left wing. Horford outside. Out to Schroeder.
2 minutes
to the paint.
2 minutes.
Williams passes to Schroeder. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Canner's checked in for Williams.
Enes Panther.
The Heat with the lead. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Lowry, no good.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
And the defensive shortcomings of Enes Kanter have been chronicled. But, Chris, he's a beast in the paint.
His rebounding and interior scoring are what make him an NBA player.
The Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in.
Make some noise. All right.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Here are the Celtics dancers.
Driving inside. Got a hand on it. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Out of bounds. Celtics ball.
6 to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key. And that one comes up a bit short. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Outside Tucker. Takes it inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
It's going to go on Enes Kanter.
It's nice to see Tucker drive right through the teeth of the defensive ceiling. Fights contact.
So he gets them both. And known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. Even unveiled a sneaker loft because he has shoes all over his house.
Now here's Smart. Back to Kanter. Butler with a steal. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Tucker. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. Some changes for Boston. Williams is checked in for Horford. Neesmith comes in for Jason Tatum. And Richardson subbed in for Brown. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
So Miami ends up going with a new group.
Team foul. Heat substitution.
Oladipo against Smart. There's 39 seconds left to play in the half. Down low, Kanter. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Pass to Oladipo. To the middle. Here's Morris. Nice move. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Drawing so much attention, Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
Smart against Oladipo. Williams on the wing. Here's Neesmith. Back to Williams. Over Morris. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, you gotta like what Robert Williams has done in this game.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Smart and Richardson pair up in the backcourt. Then it's Neesmith. Then it's Enes Kanter. And it's Williams in at the 4. That's the Boston 5. Tries again. Williams on the wing. Pass to Kanter. Into the lane. And Kanter with the slam.
I love the energy on Kanter's drive. Runs in like nothing can slow him down.
Here's Strus. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now Hero. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And Josh Richardson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Kanter, the pass to Williams. Smart outside. And so the ball out of bounds. Smart tucks it last. And for the Heat, they're shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Hero outside. Pass to Dedmon. And it's Cantor with a rebound.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Outside, Williams. Here's Neesmith with the drive. Here's Cantor. Here's the second effort, and that's 2 points on the layup. Cantor's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now, that's a staple of Cantor's game. This guy has a knack for knowing how to come up with offensive boards.
Here's Oladipo. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Heat lead by 4.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Oladipo against Smart. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Hero. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now a 6-point Heat lead.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover.
Now here's Smart. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Williams. Cantor inside. On Dedmon.
When you pair Cantor's strong frame with the scorer's mentality, you get a guy that loves to dunk.
You know, if you put Marcus Smart in a power forward's body, it might be Grant Williams.
Williams is physical. He's versatile. He's willing to make the sacrifice. He's got some Draymond in him, some P.J. Tucker. Good ingredients for a successful career.
And the Heat with some changes.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Celtics have got 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Timeout called. The Celtics. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. We're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Pass to Robinson. Lets the 3 fly. Knocks down the triple. Robinson's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, and Butler is all about doing whatever it takes to win, including dishing it to his open guys.
Schroeder against Robinson. Schroeder into the lane. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Personal foul.
And if you're compiling your roster for team irrational confidence, Dennis Schroeder is a strong candidate. He is never one to back down.
Cantor's checked in for Boston. And you talk about Schroeder, a fearless scorer. Chris, very effective in crunch time as well.
Yeah, B, I mean, he's played in some big games, B. I mean, he's only missed the playoffs once in his career.
Robinson can't hit.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Cantor, the pass to Horford. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And they're running. Tatum with the block.
The all-star Tatum engaged on D. I mean, that's a scary sight.
Here's Schroeder. It counts, and the foul. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry.
I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Personal foul.
And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
And it is Cantor gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Third team foul.
32 seconds left in the third quarter. Butler passes to Lowry.
They have the lead, but their three-point game hasn't been as effective as it was in the first half.
And Butler the bucket on the assist from Robinson. Butler's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Schroeder passes to Horford. Three-pointer, no good. And here's the fast break. And here's Butler outside. And the Heat, another 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, they aren't just chucking up anything. They're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
The third quarter comes to a close.
Fans, your Celtics answer.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. Put his court vision on full display.
But it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Setting the floor for the Heat. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the center position.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
Smart's checked in for Schroeder. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. He is not happy about their perimeter play at either end. They're getting killed with the three ball both ways. He said it's a battle they can't lose if they want to come out of here with the win.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Horford with a steal. A good look from Brown. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
Well, how about the quickness of that release? Brown just training that catch and shoot jumper with the hands.
Pass to Adebayo. Outside Tucker. Lowry outside. Shoots from 12. Horford pulls it in. Boston trailing. And here's Brown for three. Tatum from long range. Out to the right wing. Back to Brown. Pass to Williams. Just three to shoot. And Williams punches it home.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. And here's Lowry. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Smart. Brown with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Brown passes to Smart. Back to Brown. It's Smart on the wing. He's guarded by Lowry. Smart outside to the paint. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
Miami has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. And here's Butler outside. Lowry, a good look. Again, the Heat misses.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
In transition, here they come. Adebayo, the open look. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the steals to prove it.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
And it's Smart missing. The Heat have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Back to Robinson. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart. He hits the first one, and that'll put him up by 9.
Shooting for Miami.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Well, the Celtics shooting pretty well at 45%. Right side, Williams. Butler passes to Robinson. Lowry outside. And they recover it. From deep three-point range. Outside Butler. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. For 3, Robinson. He buries it from 3. And the Heat lead by 13.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone. Not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
From deep. The shot by Butler, no good.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, not everyone has Steph Curry shooting ability. I'd be surprised. I'd be hurt if he tries another one like that again.
and they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Heat.
Their transition game was the standout for me. Created a lot of extra pressure pushing the ball.
I agree. They took control of the tempo and were really dictating the terms of the game.
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Lowry. From deep three-point range. Offensive rebound, Heat. Robinson with it. From deep. Doesn't go that time. Here's Brown. It's in.
Oh, man, awareness and the IQ of Horford. He's so adept at getting the ball to...
it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, the Bulls last...
Donovan knows what he's talking about. I think he's on the right track. DA, thank you. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. Now here's Levine. Out of bounds, Miami takes possession. And tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
Here is Lowry. Pass to Robinson. The kick outside to Butler. Outside Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
Good, smart, patient play by Jimmy Butler that time. You leave someone that wide open, and he's going to find him.
Levine against Robinson. Levine passes the ball. Back to Levine. Takes it inside. And a missed layup.
You know, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
Now here's Butler. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
3 seconds. Bulls ball.
Now the Bulls with it. It's a 3-point game.
And Kevin, you tend to forget this about Levine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
Ball against Robinson. Back to Levine. And Levine with the slam.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Now here is Lowry. Out left to the wing. Tucker finds Robinson. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
So it's Miami now. The Bulls getting the bucket. Pass to Lowry. DeRozan against Butler. Now the pass to Adebayo. The kick outside to Butler. Shot clock at 2. Goes back up. The shot that time not on target. Great D that time for Vucevic. DeRozan dishes to Williams. Out to DeRozan. The 3 ball. And it's Miami with the rebound. To the inside. Adebayo. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Just a lot of force coming from Bam. That time he takes the hit and is still focused enough to score.
The drive-by ball. Passes it to Vucevic. And Adebayo sends it back. Back to Lowry. Now Tucker. 1:46 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Levine. And Levine with the slam.
Flying around in the open court, Levine can beat you with the jumper and the ability to play above the rim.
Now here is Lowry. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 3-pointer, Butler. And it's Lowry penetrating. Great D that time from Vucevic.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Robinson for 3. Vucevic with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Ball slams it in.
I love these plays when Lonzo Ball shows you just how athletic he is.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Up top, Tucker. He's guarded by Williams. And Tucker kicks to Adebayo. Shoots over Vucevic. The shot by Adebayo, no good. In the corner, it's Levine, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Now, here's Ball. Oh, Vucevic in position. The kick out to Ball. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ball's got 5 points so far.
Set him up well, and you can trust Lonzo to sink that shot.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Vucevic. Again, the miss by the Heat. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's...
All right, look who's coming out of the corner.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Bulls.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So the Bulls 5 right now. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. Chicago leading by 3.
Unreal to think Duncan Robinson went undrafted. A key part to this team's offense.
Well, there's credit to Duncan Robinson and him continuing to believe in his ability, which is otherworldly in shooting the basketball off the move. It's another to find systems that allow him to do that. So Duncan has made his way, and there are teams that have found a way to use him correctly to accentuate his otherworldly shooting ability.
Here is Robinson following the score by DeMar DeRozan. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Bulls have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Ball surveying the defense. Levine passes to Vucevic. Releases. The Bulls keep it alive. And DeRozan kicks to Ball. There's the
Lonzo Ball.
And the bench going wild as Lonzo goes up and over.
Lowry with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Butler against Levine. Up again. It's good on the putback.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. Leading by 5. Dishes to Levine. DeRozan a screen on Lowry. Here's Levine. Misses off the right iron.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler just too athletic on that play. Look at the height.
The Bulls leading by 3. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside DeRozan. Oh, Vucevic in position. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession.
Remains Chicago ball.
Shot clock at 6. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. Outside for Robinson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And Brent, we're seeing a lot of new officials joining the NBA ranks. Any changes you see resulting from that?
Well, I think this is a time for coaching staffs and teams to be a little bit more patient with the officials than they have been in the past, as they're trying to understand the rhythm and flow of not just the game and the way it needs to be called, but the communication between the players and the coaches, and how you try to work towards still having a great product on the floor and not having the refs impact the game in ways to get talked about that they don't want to be spoken about.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
Team foul.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Adebayo with this screen on White. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Lowry.
And he is an elite-level decision maker. Lowry understands when to pass out of that pick and roll and when to shoot.
Here's Caruso. He takes it in. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Butler finds Tucker. The kick outside to Butler. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Bulls leading by 3. Here's White. That 3 off the mark. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Lowry. And Tucker has it in the corner. Outside Robinson. 5 on the clock. The kick outside to Butler. 3-pointer. Robinson misses. Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Into the lane. And Adebayo sends it back.
And Bam with the emphatic block.
Heat substitution.
And here are the Bulls now. It's a 3-point game. Here's White. Knocks down the 3 ball. And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter.
The Bulls.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start.
14.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Lonzo Ball.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. They've got Oladipo. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Morris. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Strus in at the 3.
Well, if you don't box him out, you're a dead man.
Here's White after the Heat pick up 2. Bradley deciding where to go with it. Back to White. It's stolen by Oladipo. The pass to Strus. Oladipo against White. Out to Morris. To the middle. Here's Dedmon. Doesn't go that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. White with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Round the pass to Caruso. Lock at 4. And the Bulls another 3.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Outside, White. Brown outside. With the drive, and he slams it down right on top of Dwayne Dedmon.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up. And with Kobe White, you hate to see him settle. He's best when going at the rim. The defense wins if he takes that mid-range jumper.
Now, here is Morris. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And it's Brown missing. And Greg with Kobe White, he's a solid shooter, but teams have keyed in on him.
I just want to see him more in attack mode. He's a solid finisher when he gets in there, and it could take his game to the next level.
Now here's Brown after Markieff Morris's miss.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
And here are the Heat now. The Bulls getting the bucket. And Tyler Hero gets the whistle that time.
Tyler Hero.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And it's Bradley with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Passes to Caruso. Just 5 to shoot. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Let's go.
It's Hero's quickness on defense right now that's helping him to be effective.
Pass to Strus. Low block shot on the way. Morris with the ball. It's Oladipo on the wing. Morris into the lane. And the shot goes in. Morris has got his second basket of the game.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And here's White. Driving in. Oladipo with the block.
Good timing from Victor there as he swipes that one away.
Substitution for the Bulls.
Outside ball. 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. And he gets it back. Floats it up for Williams. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Stolen by Ball. And oh, here we go. DeRozan. Nobody back.
Lonzo's instincts on the defensive end paying off there. Just able to stay long and get that steal to start the break.
The Heat trail by 9. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Hero from long range bangs home the trifecta. Hero's got his first bucket of the game. He's on the board for 3. Ball against Oladipo. Now here's Ball. Outside Williams. Levine deciding where to go with it. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound.
You combine the height and the length Devin has. It's a pretty intimidating factor.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Williams is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
All right, David, thanks. Kicks it to Tucker. Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. And Lowry has it in the corner. Shot clock at 5. The Heat need to get a shot off. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, Bam gets himself a little bit of elbow room, and that's a confident-looking shot.
Here's Ball. And there's the pass to Levine. Back to Ball. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And here's the fast break. Adebayo leading the way. Robinson, that's good. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Well, you add to that their block totals tonight. They've been very feisty and active on the defensive end.
Robinson against Ball to the right side. And Vucevic kicks to Levine. Shot to stop the run. And Levine throws it down.
Beautiful. Levine getting more comfortable as a go-to guy, wanting the shot when it matters most.
Lowry against Ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Zach Levine.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
At the line for the Heat.
And so Lowry nails both of them.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Now Ball. In the corner, it's Levine. Outside DeRozan. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. DeRozan's got it all tied up now for Chicago.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Ball against Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Here's Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Vucevic. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Lobs it up for Levine. Stolen by Tucker. Adebayo with the ball. Williams picks him up. And Zach Levine gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Lowry against Ball. Robinson left side. Fires the three.
And great activity from Levine there. When he's engaged on defense, he's a difference maker.
Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. And it's 8 points for Zach Levine.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
It's pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Miami's gone 6 of 14 with the three ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Adebayo finds Robinson. Back to Lowry. Here's Tucker. Misses the three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Levine with Robinson picks him up. DeRozan for three. Butler with the steal. Lowry dishes to Tucker. Back to Lowry. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That's foul number 2 for him. There's 38 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Williams has a screen for Ball. Loads it up for Williams. Yes!
Lonzo does a great job of keeping his head up. Looks for the open man.
Miami with the ball. giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Lowry against Ball.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Adebayo kicks it to Tucker. And there's the foul. Will go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.